Do you think these scrawny arms could do something? These thin, scrawny arms are not gonna do anything. This is me dead. Somebody sponsor me, please. I'm broke. I have a bald spot, so we're just gonna cover this up. I don't know how I have it because I have so much hair, but apparently people with a lot of hair can get bald too. Yikes. What is up, you guys? Megan here with another video. For this video, we're gonna be reacting to like a couple of videos. I never thought that I would talk about this person because I don't really like this person. I just don't. Yeah, we're talking about Jake Paul today. You guys, I don't really react to that kind of stuff on my account because I just don't have the patience for it, but I feel like I need to because these past couple of weeks he has pretty much dominated YouTube. Also, he definitely like broke a couple boundaries in terms of a more skilled application. I would say like he has skills because, you know, I can't box, I can't get into a ring. Do I like him as a person? No. This being the first entrance for YouTubers and other social media influencers to enter sports like that, like boxing, like UFC, all of those, you know, sports that you get literally $1 million checks for after one match. Let me know, you guys, you think this arm can get anywhere? I need money. Let me know in the comments what else you think I could do. Wii tennis, I'm really good at Wii tennis. Are there any matches for that? So we're going to react to a couple of videos I found on YouTube that I thought would be interesting. I have not watched these videos. One of them is Stephen A reacts to Nate Robinson getting knocked out and Mike Tyson Jones, the draw that happened. That was also kind of ridiculous and it was in it for the money, but like what else do I expect? I'm only going to be talking about the Jake stuff in this video, and if you guys like that then I will talk about the other stuff. Let's get into this video. I know this guy like reacts to reacts. I'm reacting to react. Ooh. Reacts to a bunch of things, so I just want to see what he has to offer. Let's get into it.
Stephen A, what do you think was the bigger story? Was it Tyson Jones or was it the fact that we saw Nate Robinson get KO'd?
I think it was Nate Robinson getting put to sleep.
Really? That was the bigger story?
When I say sleep, I mean sleep. I'm talking about out. Not moving, completely out cold. Max, I don't know if it was smelling salts or something that they used, but he was on that canvas. I counted for at least 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I had to pause. So whenever I watched it, wasn't it that somebody told him not to get up? Because I don't think like you could physically, biologically not have brain damage after the amount of minutes he was on the floor being knocked out. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's because they told him not to get up. I think. I'm not sure.
He sat up. They put the stool near him, and he couldn't even gather himself together to get up on the stool. This brother was put to sleep in a way that you only, you only see that happen to people that take Ambien. It was that bad, and you know See, which is really surprising because he was one of the best NBA athletes. So it's crazy that you get somebody as like athletic and as honestly like strong, right? Because you can't be an athlete, especially somebody that works in a professional industry, without being strong. So the fact that he was like knocked out by Jake Paul, like Jake Paul, it's every day, bro.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
He punched him so hard that he... What?
When he didn't move, and he got KO'd like that, and you know it was just something sad to see. Jake Paul clearly had more experience, clearly had more skill. He was the bigger, heavier fighter. On top of that, plus he was the better boxer, and literally Nate came in with his face, and so I mean, you would think, right? Like, I'm not even a boxer. I don't even watch boxing, but like, protect your face, man. Come on, it's your face. For the kid, I'm not, ain't nothing to laugh about. It was scary, to be quite honest with you, and it
was scary, and the fact that there were memes after that about him kind of like pissed me off, because I'm like, he's a respected athlete. Like, how are you gonna whatever? I mean, the internet's a weird place. You gotta have thick skin, but like that was scary. I watched that, and if it was real, and if they didn't tell him to like stay laying down, he definitely has like major brain damage from this. Like, there's no way.
Show what Snoop Dogg and all of them was saying, because I thought Snoop Dogg was absolutely fabulous calling a fight. He said, you don't play, and you know this better than me, Max. You don't play boxing. You don't play
true.
boxing when you get in that ring. You
No.
either know what you're doing or you stay the hell out of there.
Nate is super athletic and scrappy, but a lot of people who like fight and think if they fought in the street and they had any success
That's what I thought.
room or wherever, that they're going to get in a boxing ring without being trained. No, Jake Paul had muscle memory because Jake Paul is taking his fighting seriously over the last couple of years and is really putting in the work, and it's showing. His muscle memory is just better than Nate's was, right? And so, okay, that's what happens in boxing.
All right, I'm gonna pause here because I feel like they're getting into the other match. It's crazy that he's entered this world, and it does seem like he's taking it seriously, but it does like raise the question of like, what is the now legitimacy of boxing, right? Because everybody's talking about this, like everybody's saying, okay, well, if Jake can box, I can box too. If Jake can do this, is it even a real sport? Someone who is respected, a super like known athlete in the NBA, somebody that blows up mattresses.
It's getting like hot fire now.
Yeah, blow it up, blow it up, blow it up.
I watched part of Logan's Impulsive episode on this. I will react to it if you guys want me to. I literally only need one person to comment like, hey, I want you to react to the Impulsive episode, and I will do it. I think it's so interesting to talk about the difference between the two, but then also the dynamic that they have as brothers, but then also how the Impulsive hosts view this match. Of course, because they have this like relationship, right? Like you're talking about your brother. People train their entire lives to get into the ring. I am not going to say how I feel about Jake because there's no description necessary. So there is another little video that popped up on my recommended. It's a Floyd Mayweather and KSI react to Jake Paul and Nate Robinson fight. So I think this would be like a little bit more interesting. So let's just watch this video and give our thoughts, quick little thoughts. Are there going to be influencers left that are actually just doing the jobs that they're doing right now? I have no idea. I mean, if Jake continues to box, he's probably not going to post on YouTube. So, all right, this is a Hollywood life. So it's kind of like gossipy, but
as you all know, Jake Paul destroyed Nate Robinson in the Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones undercard. Destroyed. Most people knew that Jake would win, but it wasn't until Nate was wearing the Knicks colorway that everyone knew Jake would win. Aside from the wild memes about Nate's knockout and the sort of controversial Nate Robinson challenge, there's been some mixed reactions to Jake's win.
Just a little bit too
Many NBA stars began to mock Nate, including LeBron and Steph Curry, who was originally rooting for the fellow basketball star. Other NBA stars called out Jake, wanting to get their chance in the boxing ring with him, with some even trying to get him to fight Meta World Peace. Honestly, I would pay a lot of money to see that one. However, KSI didn't seem impressed or shocked by the win, as he predicted Jake would win the fight for weeks now. His unfazed reaction prompted Jake to release a response video to it the next day. In it, Jake says KSI is still trying to dodge their fight and is willing to offer more money to the UK YouTuber so they can get a contract.
The one thing that I would say is that I kind of agree, but I kind of also disagree. I agree only because, of course, he knocked him out. And I feel like that's such an achievement in itself, if you were to call it, because I don't like Jake, so I'm going to say it's an achievement with air quotes. There was nothing special about this match that like made you go, oh my god, this man has skill versus this man doesn't. Or this guy has skill and this guy doesn't. Like, I'm not a professional boxer, so I could be completely wrong. Maybe like his footwork is like amazing that I did not know. From what I can tell from a viewer audience perspective who's watched a couple of matches, there wasn't like anything that for me that I went, holy, like this person is going to win, because just look at this. Any NFL game, 50% of the times, by the second quarter, you can probably guess who's going to win just from the sheer talent and skill you see on the field. Kind of applying that same thing. Both of them weren't that great. So it's like, who do you award this to, right? Because one knocked him out, but like, did you show any skill or did you just have like a fatter punch?
One of the more interesting reactions to Jake's fight actually comes from Mike Tyson, who ended his in a draw. However, his comments about the sport of boxing might be more controversial than the result of his match. Mike admitted during a post-fight press conference that YouTube boxing is so massive that it's saving the sport. His words, not mine, but low-key facts. Going back to Nate, he gave fans an update on his health, saying he's doing fine.
So I'm gonna stop the video here. Is Jake saving boxing? You guys let me know. I feel like I need to stop here because I'm going to keep talking. So let me know if you guys want me to react to like the Impulsive episode. I don't know. Maybe you guys are completely interested in this kind of stuff. My demographic for YouTube is majority boys. So I should not be saying that because I'm not trying to, like, you know, gender discriminate. I'm not trying to say that only boys like sports and only girls can listen to and watch princess stuff. No, like, of course I'm a girl, but like, I'm just saying that the majority of my demographic is 20-something-year-old guys, so I'm sure that you guys are somewhat interested. I could be completely wrong. Again, I don't want to generalize, so let me know in the comments and I will definitely react to it if you guys think that you want to see that from me. I kind of like talking about this kind of stuff. I feel like it's a little bit different than just my music reactions. I would love to get into this a little bit more if you want me to. That is basically all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Go follow me on Instagram Go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I always say Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter, and that is basically all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are having a great day or night, depending on whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I almost went up like this is how my night is going. I almost went thumbs up, and I cannot speak. So I'm going to go eat something and go to bed and watch a Christmas movie. Peace. Bitch.